Hello and good morning. You're listening to Casey Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, Casey Genesis. Happy Thursday, everyone. Today is Thursday. Yes, indeed. It is one more day until the weekend. Who's all excited? Show of hands. All right, cool. Thank you. Yeah, man. Feels like this week hasn't been going as fast as it should. And I blame time for that. In space, too. Time and space. They usually have a big part of slowing down, our week at times, you know. And yeah, I think they need to get their shit together. So, time and space, get your shit together, please. Thank you very much. Um, yeah, man. Last night's of AEW Dynamite was something else, man. Got the debut of Toni Storm. She was she was working for WWE, a few months ago, and then they put her on some bullshit feud with Charlotte Flair, and then it worked out too well. It was horrible, So to a point where she just she was drained. She was drained, and that's why a lot of people are going to AEW nowadays, man. A lot of WWE people are going to AEW because, it's like a breath of fresh air. Can't too much blame them, man. Go somewhere where you want to, work. Or just go somewhere where you're more appreciated. That's what I'm trying to say. But, yeah. We will be reviewing, we'll be talking about colorism. This is a very special episode of In the AM. We call it the perspective. I call it the perspective because it's just, me doing a lot of work and talking. You know what I'm saying? But we could say we, include the fans, include whoever is watching this or listening to it. Not watching because they would require a camera pointing at my face, and it's not. And I'll get somewhere with it in the future, but other than that, man, I'm just talking on this microphone. Let me know if you guys like if this is clear for you guys. Let me know how it is. Like I say, that I need a new microphone, and yeah, it's like a microphone costs a lot of money, y'all. Unless you want to chip in, or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, yes, I'm so happy. I'm going to bed. I'm going to sleep. I'm getting me a good night's rest a good morning's rest because night shift. I just got off work and yada yada yada. And yesterday night, it was not so bad. I stayed in bed. Because I usually go outside and walk around for 2 or 3 miles, then come back to my apartment. Just a little workout, keep me going, to keep me healthy. I recently started doing planking for only 10 or 15 minutes, each day. That's about it. Once a day. Right? So yeah, I'm trying to get my arms right. I don't think it's stressed out my heart too much. But yeah, time will tell, I guess. Hopefully it don't. It's awkward silence there. But yeah. After this break, we'll come back and we're talking about colorism. One of the main enemies of black people, and it's not just black people too. It's people of color. We have colorism in India and Japan, Korea too. Well, I should say Asia. So, yeah, Asia. But not sure if is it a problem? Is it a problem for Hispanics too? Like I reckon, this shit is worldwide. Let's put it like that. This shit is worldwide. Even in Africa, like over there at the homeland, like people favor light skin more than they do dark skin. And we'll have more to talk about that category in a very special The Perspective episode of In the AM coming up next. Stay tuned. Hello and welcome back. You're listening to Casey Genesis in the AM. I'm your host, Casey Genesis, and we're having a very special episode of The Perspective on the AM show, in the AM show. And we're talking about colorism. What is colorism? Colorism is a practice of favoring lighter skin over darker skin. The preference for lighter skin can be seen within any racial or ethnic background. White people, y'all don't have this problem, man. You guys are lucky. But for us, for black people, and for other POCs, this is a serious problem for us, man, and it's something that's keeping us separated as well, as far as with racism, but we're calling it colorism because our own people are, being discriminated against because of the color of their skin, because, from years and years and years and years and years and years and years of systemic racism. So there's that. And it's just it's something that's also keeping us back as well, because one skin color is favored over the other one, and it's very important for lighter skin people from a ethnic background, or from a cultural background, to talk about this, to be more aware of this, such as myself. You see me, you see my picture, I'm a light-skinned black man, but I get mixed up for being a mixed person, like a half white, half black person. No, that's not the case. Both my parents are black. My mom is black, but she's just light skinned, so I look like her. And her parents, her mom is black. Her father is black. I'm pretty sure he might have been mixed, but from what I've seen, he is a red bone. So my grandfather is a red bone. My grandmother is dark skinned. And my dad's parents on his side, they're both black as well, because he is also black. He's a dark skinned black man. Well, he's more brown skinned black, but he's black nonetheless. So yeah, he is, they're both black. Then my siblings are black as well, but they're also light skinned. So we favor after our mom, and yeah, I get mixed up for being half white and half black, and sometimes I get half Asian too for some reason. Maybe because my eyes. I was like, no, not any of those things. I probably got like what, um, like 10 cents of 10 cents of five, like 10 cents of 5 out of 5. Then I'm mixed in there with like white some shit. That maybe like my great grandfather or great great grandfather was like a white man. But that's it. Other than that, I'm just a black man. I'm just light skinned. And like it's very important for light skinned black people in our midst people as well to have black in their family, like black mom or black father, that we talk about these things, we're more aware of it. Because a lot of light skinned people, light skinned black people like are kind of blind to it. I don't want to say it, but yeah, like they're blind to it, and yeah, it's like I know why. It's because many things. It's either one because their parents, their mom or dad taught them that not to see race or not to see color. Then another one is that they're just trying to be safe here. They're trying to be safe, like blend in with the white people because, everybody loves white people. But I ain't say everybody, but, a lot of POC favors the white man more than the black man. I'm just being real here. And another one is that preference. It's preference. Again, white is favored more. Like that goes for POC liking white man more, or POC liking white women more than the other races, or yeah. This is coming from a light skin kind of point of view here. With other races too, but yeah. As far as like with dark skinned people, they usually, well, I ain't gonna say like probably like some. There's like a good bit of some that favors light skin more than their own color than other dark skinned people. And yeah, it's like we have to raise the awareness of this, or else it's just gonna, like it's just gonna, like this world's gonna keep going foolishly. That's what it's gonna keep doing. Like we're never gonna progress if we keep this mindset of just turning a blind eye on racism and colorism. Just like that. And like while some say that they are colorblind, it's harder to deny that many people not only see color, but they also use it as a way to judge or determine someone's character. Colorism is rooted in racism. Colorism finds its roots in racism because without racism, someone's value and perceived superiority would be based on the color of their skin. Let's see. I'm reading this from a article now. If you can't tell, hopefully you can tell. Colleen Campbell, a PhD candidate in sociology and African studies at Princeton University, noted, when we think of racism in the U.S., especially, we think of anti-black attitudes or institutional process